Yeah. All right. What's up, guys? My name is Pearl, and we are
Trajectory.
Yeah, that's us. We are really excited about the show that we are going to do for you guys tonight. Our format is a wonderful story. You pick one of us to be the hero, and that hero has to face two different endings, and you guys see what happens to them. That's pretty much how it goes down. In order to do this, we need you guys to choose a hero from one of us. So I'm going to let the rest of the group introduce themselves in alphabetical order.
Hee, I'm first this time. Diana.
Cat.
Martine.
Hey, they did that so well.
We nailed it.
You really did.
Yeah, last time I didn't know what letter my name started with.
So
anyone else like sing the whole alphabet when they
that's impressive though. To sing it that fast. That's the deal.
Well, I'm only D. I don't have to go that far.
That's true. So one of you guys will be the hero. If we can get in the Facebook group or in YouTube for you guys to comment. Oh, we have Kat. Kat, you're gonna be the hero today. You excited?
I'm excited.
What?
Awesome. Well, Kat's gonna turn off her mic from us, so she can't hear us talking. She doesn't know what's gonna happen next. So can you hear? She can't hear us at all. Awesome. So from the audience, we're going to choose a good ending and a bad ending. A good ending could be like, the end of Ratatouille. I guess the rat lives happily ever after on his own restaurant. Or the end of a sad movie, like, I don't know, Beauty and the Beast, she succumbs to Stockholm Syndrome. So we're going to pick one of those from you guys. You already put in the chat some amazing different endings. Super excited. I'm going to read them to Martine and Diana so we can try to decide on something. Let's see. Good ending. A child returns home as a surprise for Christmas. They all live happily ever after. They all live mediocrely ever after. How do you even say that? Mediocrely?
Mediocrely.
All right,
Mediocre.
Good ending. Reunited with long lost high school flame. Bad ending. You win the lottery, but no one cares.
Oh.
Oof. And that's how they discovered the secret to maintaining their youth. And that's how I poisoned myself and why my nails no longer grow. Ooh, wow. I feel like that was very personal at the end.
Accidentally poisons herself?
I can live with that.
Is there more things?
Accidentally poisons herself, but then nails no longer grow. But maybe maybe we just do accidentally poison.
Yeah, just accidentally poisons herself. And then what's the good ending before that was what was that?
I kind of like the high school flame.
High school flame.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so high school good ending is runs into high school flame. Or reunites the flame, or just
reunites with long lost high school flame.
Reunites.
The bad ending is they poison themselves. Awesome. That sounds thrilling.
Is this a Romeo and Juliet type situation?
I think that is actually literally Romeo and Juliet. Yeah.
It really could be. Well, let's call back Kat. Let's get her back in here. Kat.
Yeah,
I'm not looking at you.
All right, you guys. As soon as Kat gets in. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, everybody. We are
Trajectory.
My dearest Claudette, have you ever looked around at your lush surroundings and thought to yourself, you know what would be nice? The ability to read and get an education. I would love that.
Oh, Clarice, I have to admit, I have never not once desired to read.
But Claudette, they have such knowledge, and they keep it. They keep it betwixt these little pages, and sometimes there are pictures. Claudette, these things, they're called books, and they tell us things, and men know these things, but we don't know these things, Claudette. Have you ever wanted to know these things?
Clarice, I have never once wanted to know these things. Why do you want to know? What do you want to know? What is a thing that you have not known that then you were happy to know?
I'm afraid you'll laugh.
I probably will. Tell me anyway.
Fair. I just lean in close. No one must hear. I have always dreamt of being an architect.
A what?
An architect.
An architect? What is
Stepped
an
on.
architect?
It's someone who designs buildings, Claudette.
What is a
And-
building?
It's literally what we're in right now. When it rains, does your head get wet? Not a rhetorical question, Claudette. When it
Not
rains, does your head
usually.
get wet?
I mean, no, I suppose it does not.
Welcome to a building.
When I bathe, it gets wet. Is that related?
Yes and no, Claudette. I don't want to go in over your head. Claudette, my father, I told him that I wanted to learn to read and go to school to become an architect. And you know what he did?
What did he do? I can imagine.
He laughed, and then he wrote it down like he was mocking me.
How do you know he actually wrote it down if you can't read?
I mean, I know what writing looks like. I have eyeballs.
Oh, okay. Okay, just checking. Well,
And-
Clarice, I don't know what you're going to do. How badly must you...
We got across town to the high school in the headmaster's room. George.
Headmaster?
Have you ever thought that maybe there are just not enough well, something's really missing from this institute.
Well, now that you ask it, sir, yes, I do believe that there are things that are missing from this institute. Primarily, a new invention from America called a urinal would be very helpful. Personally, I would love to see that.
George, do tell me, what is a urinal?
Well, Headmaster, it is a most marvelous invention that instead of a toilet, it's simply like a wall toilet, and you urinate into it, and there's no seat. It's just like a fountain, but you pee into it.
I can lay my penis on it.
No. You shouldn't lay your penis on it. You simply stand as per usual and allow the urine to flow through the air as per usual into... Wait, how do you use a toilet?
I usually get on my knees. And this is also personal, George, this is...
No, Miss Headmaster, because one of the reasons why I want the urinals is because there's always urine splashed all over the toilets. And I'm beginning to suspect that you have a very strange way of urinating that may be causing this. Let's get to this, sir, because
Yeah, you know, I think it's entirely just because there's too many men around here. There's too many penises, and that's why it's getting on the toilets. If we had some women.
Women, you say? In a
Yes.
school? Headmaster
school.
Headmaster Roger, no. In a school, you say?
There would be way less pee on the toilets. It would
Mr.
solve both of
Headmaster,
our problems.
I understand. Yes, I agree that there would be much less urine on the toilets were we to include women in the academic pursuits. But at the same time, I feel like the urine problem could perhaps be solved by a very specific attack on certain individuals. I don't want to name names that perhaps do not know how to properly use a toilet.
But I think this is getting a bit obsessive, George. I think it's clearly it's because there's too many like people trying to helicopter, if that's even a term yet, on toilets. And that is, it happens. It happens. Sometimes you just
this is all, this is all starting. I remember when we were younger, there's a lot of strange behavior that's starting to click into place. I remember once when when I handed you a pitcher of beer, you simply placed your mouth onto it and poured it all over your face. And I thought, that's strange. What an interesting way to consume things. But now it seems like you're very tactile, Headmaster, and I really would like to get to the root of this.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm extremely tactile. That's how I close every book.
You just used your face to close the book when you could just simply use your hands or simply put the book on by itself on a...
I think this is
Mr.
entirely
Headmaster.
irrelevant, and I'm going to have a woman here. Don't you have a daughter or something that you can invite?
Great, tag out Pearl. George, who's been peeing on this confounded toilet? Did you confront him?
I am so sorry, Heather. I recently became aware of the problem that Roger had with placing his penis on top of objects and urinating.
Oh, don't say that word. Don't say that word. It's not good for polite company.
I'm very sorry, Heather, but I tried to speak to him today at school about it, but all he would do is go on and on about women in academia, and
Women in academia?
Yes.
What woman wants to go into academia?
I suppose his argument was that there were some women that would like to learn, and well, I believe that this is something worth pursuing. Perhaps he persuaded me that it might be something very interesting.
Well, listen here. I am gosh darn tired of cleaning all this pee off the toilet. So if you think bringing a woman into academia will resolve this problem here, I am fully in support.
Well, that was the headmaster's take on it.
Or else I will quit.
Well, no, there's no need to quit. I understand your concerns, and they've been addressed. And plus, we this is your job. You were the cleaner, so right? Isn't that your job?
Yes, I clean. I take a lot of pride in it. And this is disgusting.
We cut. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Wait. Claudette, open your door. Let me. Oh, I have stolen away here, Claudette. I had to tell you.
Tell me what?
I met a man on the street, and he had a trench coat. And he asked me, Claudette, he said, "Are you trying to get hooked?" And I said, "Oh, sir, on what?" And then he slyly opened his trench coat and said, "On phonics." Phonics, Claudette. I'm hooked.
What a phonics?
I learned
Phonics?
to read. I got
Like
hooked.
the bird, phonics?
No, the sounds and the shapes in the books. They're called phonics, and when you string them together, you know how to read. I have learned how to read, Claudette.
Tap out Diana. Pearl, come in. Well, Miss Clarice, I would like to introduce you to the headmaster. You have been one of our most qualified candidates to begin your education here at this secondary school. We were surprised. Most of the women we interviewed literally had no knowledge of letters or numbers, but you seem to have already have some mastery.
I know a guy. My guy, he got me hooked on them. The phonics.
Oh,
Yes.
how do you pee on toilets?
Oh, well, doesn't everyone just lay their genitals directly on the toilet and
Oh no!
let her rip?
No.
That's not. I mean, I did. Now that you mention it, I did pass a remarkable amount of urine just in the streets here as I was making my way to the establishment. It would be really nice if someone were able to like architect a way to contain that. I don't know, as I'm a woman and obviously not allowed to participate in formal education, right?
Ooh, right. No, we want to see. We have some issues at this institution. The first issue is people pee on the toilets all the time, and crazy people that just just don't do it right. It's so silly. But we really like to solve that issue. We think that we could just have more women around, and since you're like hooked on phonics, it sounds like an incredible opportunity that you could come and join this institution.
Me
We-
as a woman, I wouldn't even have to like dress up as a man or anything.
We want you here, and we would like for you to attend this school. And now we see a montage of her going to high school. It's her like in class doing like reading a book for the first time and being like taking notes. And there's a teacher, and she's at the chalkboard, and she asks a question. Yes. Oh, right as always, Clarice. And
then there are the other boys that are making fun of her, like, what are you doing here? Oh, and they like smack her book out of her hand, but she picks it right up and she just keeps right on going and gives them the middle finger from behind.
But then there's one boy who she has a huge crush on, and they see each other from afar, and they don't want to talk, but then one day they talk.
So
Oh. Hello.
here's half of my tuna sandwich.
For more?
Oh,
And then we see a montage of them going on dates, and it's like them in the park on a blanket, and then their first kiss. But then, oh, there's a terrible breakup and a big fight.
you know what? If you can't handle the Dippin' Dots are the best candy, I just can't be in your life right now.
They're called space candy, but we have not even determined that space is really real yet. Okay, I fail to see how we know what their ice cream is like. Okay, it just seems like a farce.
You never liked my long hair.
It's not about your hair, it's not about the ice cream. You know what it is about? It is about the urine. Every time you use the facilities, every time, it's everywhere. It's like you don't even know where they are, like you're constantly in the dark.
I thought you were into that, but clearly we just have differences, okay? Just go on, go graduate and be successful without me.
Tap out Pearl. Well, Miss Clarice, I'm sorry. It seems that you and I share an issue, and that is that urine on top of the toilets and everywhere because people don't know how to pee properly. And I know that you're passionate about this.
Well, sir, you're in luck.
Oh, you're so smart. I'm so glad I invited you to academia.
I have been just doodling, just seeing what kind of ideas sprung forth from my lady brain, and well, I have written here the schematics. I'm just going to show you real quick. The schematics. Just look at there they are. The
Okay.
schematics for an invention, I think, will help. It's going. Would you like me to describe it?
Sure. Yeah. Yes, I would love it.
It's going to look like a chair, but it won't be a chair. And it's going to look like a little like a water fountain, but it won't be a water fountain. And it's going to contain the necessities of only men, as they seem to be the only ones with this issue. And it's going to contain them. And sometimes I'm thinking we might put frozen water in it, which I'm also going to invent and call ice.
What?
Thank you.
You're a genius. And perhaps, this is just an idea, take it or leave it. Perhaps you could put some sort of a smell aroma of some sort to dissipate the smell of urine.
Oh, like something to freshen it?
Yes, perhaps. But I mean, there's so many chemicals. How would you know where to start?
I mean, I could get a degree in chemistry instead of architecture.
If only if you want to. I mean, or design is fine.
Oh, okay.
Right,
Okay.
tag out Martine. Clarice, it's been so many years and I am unhappily married with so many children, but your accomplishments, you've created this disgusting porcelain thing that my husband loves so much, I don't really know. But then these sounds, these smells, what are you doing? What are you creating? This I could smell it from every floor.
I have not yet solved the issue of the stench that emits from our bodies. I can't. It's a natural conundrum. I invented a urinal cake and people were eating it, and so instead I tried this thing I called PooPourri, because puns are, as we know, the highest form of comedy. And
how are you testing these though? You're not inhaling all these chemicals on your own, are you?
No, my headmaster is really fond of putting their genitals on the urinal and testing it out for me. I don't know, and they said that they thought it was good that I had invented a urinal air freshener.
Oh goodness! What are you doing with your life? Whatever happened to that nice boy you were dating back at that with the school?
Kyle. Speak of Kyle, unless, of course, Kyle were to call me up and tell me all of the things Kyle did wrong and all of the ways in which Kyle, I've switched to alcohol, by the way, in which Kyle,
I see that.
Yes, is painful memories. Painful memories that you have beckoned Kyle back into my mind.
I'm so sorry, Clarice. I'm so fine with my marriage.
Knock, knock.
What is that?
Knock, knock.
I'll get it. I will get it.
Thank you.
Don't get up.
Okay.
Oh!
Hello, Clarice. I followed your urinal cake trail through the streets until I came here.
Kyle? Is this the Kyle?
This is, how many Kyles do you know, Claudette?
Actually, I don't know any, but I just want to ensure. I'm gonna go. This is good though. Pursue this.
Kyle, I'm sorry. I've been very busy inventing Febreze and whatnot.
All I have done is get into making mugs, and I thought that you would, I don't know, like this teacup that might remind you of your simpler days.
Thank you for this gift. Oh, Kyle, I feel so lost. I don't know how to solve this problem of the urinal stench. I've invented urinal cakes and Febreze, and none of those seem to be the right thing. I just don't know what my path is. If only you could tell me, Kyle.
Have you tried just making love?
Like to the urinal?
No. To me.
Okay, yeah, we could try that. We could see if that solves it. Yeah.
And that's our show.
Kat, what did you think the endings were?
I feel like somebody would have given me a nudge, nudge, wink, wink if it were inventing urinal cakes. And that's not it because those aren't used anymore. I feel like it has something to do with the urinal, or did we just get No, okay.
All right.
You gotta go with what inspires you.
We tricked
Thanks
you.
everybody for joining us. Again, we are Trajectory. Y'all have a great night. Thank you, Highwire. Bye.